Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to StarRupture and the tsunami of criticism that has been boiling up in me. I am enraged, but I'm happy at the same time too. So how have you been doing? One thing, guys, if you haven't watched my guide about how to get us started in the new patch, please go watch it. I spent a little bit of time. I came up with the idea that I am actually saving my points, and I have like 1.7 million points still, and I am actually like where I could be. Like, I couldn't be better. I got a lot of my upgrades without even doing and spending most of my points. I just got a little bit impatient and spent a little bit of my points, but that's the thing. Like, you can actually save all of your points and at the same time get all of your level ups. Like, I literally, like, look, right now, I have finished almost the full new patch without producing a single thing from the new patch. So you better do what I tell you do. Look, you know what? Like, look, see this? That's on 26. That's, you know, look, I'm gonna do it right now in front of you so you'd have no worries about it, so you can do it too. I'll waste my time. I know, this is a criticism video. I do not have to do this right now, but I wanna because I love you and I want you to trust me. See, I got my oil extractor, refinery, and everything. Look, I have finished the new patch without ever touching fuel in this game now. See, like, this game is finished. I have not played anything about this game, and that is criticism number one. Did you think that I don't exist on this game? How dare you underestimate my exploitation power, Mr. Developer? I finished your new patch without playing your game. How dare you? Watch the guide video, you're gonna thank me later. But yeah, basically, so after they released the patch, they actually changed a lot of things. So this is the logic, mates. Like, look, this is an automation game. Everything that you do, from a pebble that you throw inside here, will snowball into something much bigger than what you could or can or should be controlling. So what they've done is they have nerfed a lot of recipes. Well, good for the new players. It sucks to be a mathematical old player, or let's say a starter player, because based on me and a lot of my, let's say, subscribers, a lot of people had decided to completely start the game over, because they have to redo all of their factories. Look, this is how big my game is right now. Like, look, this is just a part of it. Yeah, I know this part looks messy. It is not messy at all. Like, if you have followed my channel, you know that I make mathematical bases. So, because they nerfed singular small recipes, now all of my bases are overproducing. They have overproduced to the point that even my high-tier, high-grade final items are maxed out right now in all their capacity. Okay, so I am not saying that, okay, doing the recipes like that was a bad idea, but, well, now I can't add. Maintenance is out of the question. Like, I have to completely move out of this space unless I want my life to be a living hell. Because every single piece of rail that I had here had the carry capacity of max 380 materials incoming per minute, and now that they have shifted and nerfed, because this is backed up by a whole factory that is, for example, like at the other side that is producing things, and the factory there, this is my end game just material making factory, okay? And it is out of order now because, well, it's overproducing. The moment I get anything out of there, this line now gets overcrowded with resources because, well, I was producing 380, now I'm producing something about 550 because they nerfed a few recipes. That's what the snowball effect is. We are not making 1-2 factories, so when you're nerfing a single recipe, it's affecting about 50, 60 minimum production buildings at the same time. It is a very bad thing. So a lot of the old players have literally resetted their game because of this thing. But let me tell you this personal experience, whenever, this is maybe me, I'm maybe different, but in my experience, whenever I have started a game over from 1 on a game that I already like completed like 70-80%, I quit that game after like playing it for a day or 2. And that is not good customer retention on a marketing decision level, let's say, Mr. Developer. And I don't know if you guys agree with me. Let me know in the comment section. I know I've been ranting about like a lot of different things since the video started, but I wanted you to know why I am saying that this was a bad idea, because you lose the player base, you lose a lot. You lose more than you can handle on a game, and I want this game to be really successful because it is a successful game. I love it. A lot of good things that could have been done have been done to this game, but a lot of things that shouldn't have been done are done. Number 1, I already talked about it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes already. The decision about making the new factory levels, and if you didn't know, free guide, I will make a video later about these ones as well, but if you didn't know, you can actually go to the recycler and recycle your building materials and get quartz for it, and with the quartz that you get, you can actually get all of your other buildings running amok. And yes, you need ignitium now. I do not possess enough ignitium or anything like that. So, I just upgraded a lot of buildings that are very good, but, excuse me, Mr. Developer, I have a single question. So, we have a Fabricator. This Fabricator has a function, when you right-click, it changes the foundation. So the foundation is now like this. Okay, now we have a foundation that is like that big, with a right-click. And then we have Fabricator 2. That is the exact foundation level. So, what made you think that it is a good idea to have them be different buildings and not this one being upgradable to this one with the foundation if it is there? Maybe they are thinking of doing this in the next patches, but why do you do 2 things? Like, look, like these are the same recipes. This is the same recipe. What was the point of this? You could have simply made this machine make some of these faster when you upgrade it. Like, not all of them. I don't know, maybe there's a game design thing, but that is a bad decision to have 2 factories, because this is an automation game, mate. Like, we already made a lot of factories. I'm not saying this because I am toast and I can't use my factories again unless I reset my game, but even the players that are going to purchase the game later and start the game later, they will have to replace every single almost one of these with another one of this, because most of these that you're making here are the only things that you need to actually be making later. And the things that you're making here, like the wire, the calcium sheets, like these are non-essentials. Like, you don't need to even have them at a lot of points in the game. And I know they're missing some recipes, but you could have actually like did too. Look, 99% of the players of this game are men. We don't care about what something looks like. We care about what it does. If it clinks and clanks and does what it says it does, we will be satisfied. Okay? So we could have not had that animation and figure for it. It could have been this, but working faster and upgradable from level 1 to level 2 by just hovering over the new one onto the last one. Or maybe targeting it with this and pressing R for upgrade, then just pressing click 2 times and it will be accepting the upgrade thing. Yes, that could have been done. We could have been happy. Everybody could have had their bases. They shouldn't have had to reset their games. I mean, this is why it's a slap in the face, because I have such high, like, the developers of this game, I have such high place for them in my imagination that when I see them doing things like this, I'm like, do I even know you now, mate? Who are you? And yeah, that's these are one of the main things that I was concerned about. And for example, like fundamentally changing the way that the cargo launchers work. Good thing, perfect thing. I love the new cargo launcher mechanic because the last one was just garbage, to be honest, and uncontrollable garbage at that. So now you just need to control how many things are flowing in at what a speed, and well, you will have a good calculable, let's say, flow of resources in and out of the dispatchers, because well, you have rail 3 420, how many seconds? 10 seconds, so 60, 430, just divide 420 with the 60, and then the 10 will be multiplied, and well, you have yourself how many will the dispatcher send every 10 seconds, then add the timer that you need for the cargo from going with animation of 1,500 kilometers to the other place, and you know what it takes, how long it takes for how many items to get there. Perfect. I love it. Thank you. I'll be using it even more often now, even though it is worse than what it was before. The last one was overpowered. I could have just connected like all 4 launchers to one cargo receiver, and that was it. But now I can't. A lot of things that could have been done are not done, to be honest. Like the base foremost thing was the performance upgrades. And I'm gonna say something that is going to get some people a little bit angry at me. The call system is unnecessary. Please remove it from the game. A small pause there, because now you guys are some of you are just started just typing after I just said that. Well, let me be clear about this. Look, in order for a game to be good, it doesn't have to be original. It can be everything that's the same in another different planet, and it will still be enjoyable. This game has a good story, it has good content, graphics. Oh my god, the amount of work you guys have done on these machines, how they work, the systems and so on is top notch, magnificent. Remove the call system. The call system is disastrous for this game because of the calculation is immeasurable on bigger factories. This game is at early access mode in patch, let's say 0.2 almost. And when it is 1, right now the amount of items that we are going to be creating are immeasurable, and these are not even unlocked yet. I will have to unlock them one by one. I finished the game without unlocking a single one of them because the patch is sucky. Okay. But remove the call system. You know why? Because we don't need it. Like, these rails can just take materials from one place to another. That will make ley lines and making bus lines much more difficult. Good. In a good way. The game will not be calculation heavy on a game mode and design mode. So we can actually have the performance fixed. If the performance is fixed, a lot more player will be able to play the game. But yeah, keep the call system for where, well, we have items that are of absolute zero usage right now, that if we have single rail usage, we could put them into good use. I don't have that item, so I have to go to the base because I have not unlocked it yet in the new patch. 1 second. 1 second. Yes, see? Multi-storage. Multi-storage and the other storage that there is out there. Where is it? Where are you, mate? Mate, where are you? Yeah, the multi-storage will do, actually. Like, for example, things like multi-storage can have entries and exits. This thing is absolutely garbage right now. Because what are you gonna do with it? Where are you gonna even use it? There are absolutely... I thought so much about where I could actually utilize this thing. There's no place for utilizing it. There is. There is not. Okay, fight me in the comment section, but there's no usages for the multi-storage, okay? There is none. But if this thing has an entry and an exit point, we could add the lanes that don't have a mind of their own to decide, okay, so this needs 50, I will send 50, the call system. If the call system is off, the multi-storage and items like that could actually get some usage. So the logic will not be overheating, the performance will be better, these items or these type items will get more attention and more usages because look, from the right side I can send the stuff, from the left side this can decide if the system needs anything. So the logic is only connected and calculated to the systems and the lines that are connected out of the exit output point of the multi-storage. So the multi-storage makes more sense. The game is less logic heavy and calculative heavy, like lighter actually in every single place, and so on, and you have yourself a use from an item that is in the game but nobody uses it. I don't, if anybody uses that, I deem you insane. Why? There was only one case that I used it for. You know what I did with it? I just connected it to my other buildings. I took things out of my storage, I put them in it, and it sent it to everywhere in my base, like, without asking me to. That's it. Like, that's it. There's no other uses for this, because you know why? Because if you're not putting anything manually in this and you're connecting rails to it, it will just get overloaded with garbage that have no usage for anybody or anything. Or if you connect it to another, let's say, line that is connected to other lines, it will make a loop. That will break all of your system, because the call system will keep doing this all around your multi-storage. It will just be a loop of multi-storage, sending the same thing and receiving the same thing, until your lanes are full of the same item. Yes, and multi-storage is garbage because of that. And you know why I don't like the option even being there? Because this is an automation game. If I'm doing things with my hands, it is not automatic anymore. It is called manualation. So a manualation item is not supposed to be in an automation game. That is what you do in the beginning of the game, like the first 10 minutes. Then you try to make everything automatic. Without you being there, the system works like clockwork. And that's the fascination and joy of an automation game. And yes, these are the things that I have very infuriating ideas about. Let me know in the comment section what problems or what things you think about the new update, or how do you like the update. But this is the feedback from my community. I'm resetting the game. I'm starting again. I was ready for reset, but with a sad face. Well, I love the new things, but I'm not playing this game anymore, and so on and so forth. So most of the things that I've heard so far from my community in a single video that I've put out there for this game after the patch came out was that either I'm resetting the game or I stop playing. So was the patch successful? Indeed it was. I love everything that they added. I will be using them and I will be making these things a lot good. But you know, like, I have been so busy with maintenance and fixing my already existing base that I have not even used the zip line to see if it works or not. Okay, so yeah, I was expecting this, but to this grade, no. And yeah, use my method and just finish the game without playing the game. Like, you can do it. And one last thing. The buildings are nice. The new additions are very, very nice. I love these machines. I hate the recipes in them because they are just enormous pains in the rupture, let's say. But well, overall it's a good patch, even though I'm like talking too negatively about it. It's not negative, it's criticism. I want this game to be the best version of it as possible, because I want to keep playing it even after it gets released. So yeah, that's what I think. And you know what I'm most happiest about after they release the patch? This thing. Oh god, I love this. Oh god, I love this. I am so happy about this, I cannot tell you. I just can't tell you how happy I am about that. But you know what frustrates me? Because now I can actually make like boards that are this long. A person like me will try to make everything in the smallest box possible with the least amount of space occupied. So this thing will give me PTSD after a while, because I am definitely trying to make the whole game get finished in like 10 square meters in one multi-level factory. So if you want to see if I can achieve it, and if I make it, I be sure that I will achieve it. I do not back down that quietly. So you better subscribe to the channel so you can actually see what will happen then. Let me know what you think about the game and about the update in general. I am at a 50-50. I really am at a 50-50. Like every time I'm like booting the game up, I'm like, okay, let's go like this. So yeah, I can't either tell you it's a good patch or a bad patch, but mostly bad, let's say, because I lost a lot of my community to it. At least the ones that talked in the comment section. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hypes. If you have just started playing this game, well, good timing, man. Good timing. You came at the right time. At least you don't have to start again. But if you're old, stay strong. Let's get this patch over with. Even though like you can literally finish it without playing it. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments, thanks for the hypes, memberships, and subscriptions. As always, if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like baby, and if it's daytime, I hope your second job in the StarRupture gives you a raise. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.